Hello and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. We are in the well, not in the Sands of Carrick at the moment, but we are going through the Sands of Carrick. We have Bolt Nest and with the Voltvyrm and then the Raging Conchfly, so two bosses to do, and then whatever that structure is at the end. That is what we were trying to do today. Honestly, both of these is well, first question. When was the last time I started an episode where I wasn't already dead and going back for my cocoon? It's been a while. But it feels like there's just a lot of boss fights everywhere at this point. Which is a little bit concerning, because I do prefer the platforming over the bosses. But I mean, I guess we did just do a bunch of platforming here. Platforming certainly easier. But we've, oh, just right into him. Why not? So the Sands of Carrick was an interesting zone. Alright, so Raging Conchfly. Lag. Oh, okay. I was thinking about healing, and then I was just not sure when I was going to have a moment for it. Alright, so that thing summons in some minions. Which are not too difficult to deal with. I was starting to find some windows to punish the boss as well, so I don't think this is going to be too bad. And we're going to get the journal entry for that guy by the time we're done. Okay, let's not take a hit on the way in. Take a little bit more time. Okay. That didn't quite go as planned, but we still didn't take damage, so close enough. Well, that was awful. I tried to do fancy silk saving strats with the cocoon, and it completely threw me off, and I just ended up face tanking everything. Okay. Let's not do that. I don't even know if it's faster to use this dash as opposed to just jumping. Oh, we're maxed out on shards. Okay. Oh. We did not hit a spike somehow by doing that. I'm actually surprised. Can I just... Okay. I'm terrible with the timing on that, apparently. So the hardest move, by far, is the one where it spits the projectile. Because I'm just not sure how to get out of the way of the projectile. It's probably just a timing thing, because if I attack at a certain timing, I can knock it away. So it might just be a matter of, you know, use your parry. I don't like using the parry, but it's a thing that you can do, so I should probably be doing it. I don't like it just because it always feels inconsistent. But that might just be because I played too much of the original Hollow Knight, where parries in that game were technically a thing, but not really something you ever wanted to use. They were just so unpredictable. Loading. Hello. Okay, I'm getting some lag here. This is awkward. Yeah. This is, It's the first time I've had that. There was a lot of lag just suddenly every time the enemies spawned. It felt like everything kind of froze for, I would say a second, because it's a small unit of time, but it was much less than a second. I would also say a frame, but I'm not going to pretend to be able to see things at that speed. I cannot tell. There are people that claim 60 frames per second makes a difference. It's identical to 30 frames per second. You guys are just hoping. But you are in a very awkward spot. Sometimes it's just like that. What? Okay, that's a thing that could happen. Okay, hopefully everything is loaded this time. Okay, don't... Okay, I just don't know how to deal with that. Back off. Okay, that's how you... lag, hello? Yeah, just... back off, and then also it can ricochet and hit you from behind. Okay. So the easier way of dealing with that projectile is just to back off. I'm not sure why it's suddenly lagging. I haven't had that issue with this game for a while. It did have some other spots where this happened. Also, I know this sounds like me just like saying, "Oh, it was the lag," but like, no, it's actually I can notice the lag, and you know the lag is bad if I'm capable of noticing it. Hooknabin. Shifting creature with a wild coral mask and hard proboscis to stab its prey. Passively waits for prey to blunder into its path. A technique that should not necessarily be derided. Whatever is effective is best. I didn't get out of the way in time. Okay. It was going into the wall. There was the dust particle effect, and then there was more dust on the same wall because it was coming out. I noticed it was a little bit longer. There was more dust than I was expecting, and I reacted too late to it to jump. That's fine. That's definitely something that's beatable. That particular move. Do I even need to fight you? I kind of do. You're really in the way. You don't take that long to deal with. The other ones I can get by mostly. Okay. Okay. That was close. That was very close. I guess I could be using tools as well. Okay, platforming. The enemy was not where I was expecting it to be, and it kind of threw me off. I don't know what tools I would use in this fight. Probably just Flint Edge. Ah! Alright, so... No, I want... I'm going to complain about it every time, but they really should, when you're sitting on a bench, they should default to the crest. Crest tough bird seed from the center of a corpora cluster, stale to taste, but strong once ground to seasoning. Okay, so I need to swap this out for this, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I still have that, the tool upgrade that I could grind for from Grindel. Was why I was not just rushing between screens. Because the input might have been below. Really? Okay. Okay, that was a bit aggressive. Yeah, that was quite aggressive. When everything does double damage, you shouldn't really be face tanking hit. But I can get so much healing in that section that I feel like I like it better when you're over on this side. I don't want to fall into the pit. Okay. Okay. What? That's what I meant to do. Yeah, I just messed up a whole bunch of inputs in a row there. You'd think I would know which button's the attack button by now, but, you know, 40 hours in. Still figuring out basic controls. This is taking me a lot longer than I was expecting, if I'm being honest. I felt like I should have been done with the fight by now. And then I've still got the Voltvyrm, so it's like I have two boss fights I was expecting to do today. Okay, didn't quite. Really? Okay, these diagonals are the worst. Yep. Diagonals are the worst thing ever. I prefer it to any move other than that. The other potential issue is that I'm probably just getting tired because this is my 4th hour of recording. My recording time is always kind of weird, and so when I have an opportunity to do it... Okay, really? You're gonna parry and then hit me? I try to do a whole bunch all at once so that I can have a backlog of videos for when I can't record, which is most of the time. But trying to do 4 episodes in a row is probably not a great idea. So I think I'm just getting physically tired at this point. Great. Well, we managed to heal. I thought I was going to get a heal off of that, and it was just a little bit slow. A little bit slow in respawning. I think the other fight, the Voltvyrm, is definitely going to be a lot easier for me. Just because that one looked like it's a slow-paced, relatively slow-paced, don't stand in the field of damage kind of fight. So that's just going to be about spacing. You know, I don't need to fight you. You're going to be at that angle. I can just skip. Really? It spawned me all the way down there. Yeah, okay, it's doing a 4th episode was a mistake, because I'm just kind of getting tired and frustrated with everything now, which means that this is not going to be a good session. I probably should have stopped way earlier. I guess I could just do a half-hour episode and just stop. Okay, that was not good. Okay, bad timing on both of those, just to delay me. You had good timing, okay. Jumped right into it. What was I supposed to do there? I really don't like the fact that it has 2 different heights it can spawn at. For that. Okay. Why? Why? I know why. It's because I had dashed just enough. I had dashed just enough to do a dash attack, and I really didn't want to. I just wanted to do a regular attack. Yeah, there have been a few times playing this that I've wished for a Rabby-Ribby style power-up disabler, where you can just like, I say Rabby-Ribby because that's the one game I'm familiar with that does it, but I'm sure there are others. where you can just say, actually, I don't want to have my dash active right anymore, or something like that, where you can just disable a move that you've unlocked. I didn't see that. Really? I'm just tired. I shouldn't be playing this anymore. It's gonna be one of those. And yet I'm stubborn, so I'm gonna stick out the half hour, even though it's gonna be half an hour of me dying over and over to something that I shouldn't be dying to, because, like, I feel like I understand this thing's movements at this point. That last fight, it was just me, I just tanked 3 hits in a row that I saw coming, and I just didn't react fast enough. And that's just me being tired. Because I should be beating this any attempt now. I feel like I'm at that level of understanding with the fight. Okay. I was cornered. That one always gets me. Didn't need to do that. Didn't expect him to appear right above me. Okay, so just for the sake of me not complaining continuously, because that's also not going to make for a good viewing experience, I am going to decide this is the last run. If I do not get it on this part, I'm just going to stop, and we'll try it again tomorrow. Or next time I'm able to record. Because this is definitely a case of just me failing over and over at reacting to things properly despite knowing what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. 4 hits, nice. Okay, didn't quite get away. Felt like there was a slowdown there. I guess I can attack those for health as well. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, that bounced more times than I was expecting. Yeah, okay. Like I said, that was not terribly difficult. I just had to not take stupid hits over and over. And now I guess New gets her second Conchfly. Okay. Well, this is something. At Water's source and Coral's heart, our lord born last to rule. Still not a bench. Okay, we found a structure. Conch cutter. Spiral weapon fashioned from a hardened conch spire. Thrown at an angle, it can ricochet and catch prey off guard. I bet it can also cut that hardened Voltvyrm or whatever it was. Okay, it was just a little slow to come in. Remember our rule, all to bow. Now, none to resist, but us. All lost to fear. Remember our rule. Okay. And there is a hidden bench in here for some reason. Sure. Okay, well. We'll try that. And I guess the episode's not over, so anybody who heard me say that and then sees that this is an hour-long episode, I wonder what they're thinking. If they predicted that I would have been successful on that attempt, or if they would have thought that I was being stubborn and I just kept going despite the failure. Okay. Do I have to... okay. Come on. Really? Why am I not able to connect to that? It's just pretty precise. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I panicked there because I wasn't sure how to dodge that. Well, let's test this. No? Okay. It's okay, I've got lots of health. You're getting faster. Okay. Yeah, okay, that was super easy. First try. Well, first try today. Voltvyrm. Another weapon. Oh no, this is blue. Charged organ from a defeated Voltvyrm, even. Can be coiled around thread, imbuing silk skills with electric charge. Oh, so we found Shaman Stone. Interesting. Okay, well, okay. Get a bit more lag again here. I might just need to restart my computer. That could also be it. That didn't do anything to this, did it? Maybe we get a quest to come back here later. So... I guess I should... we'll put that right there. We should mark that. Okay. Yeah, so all things considered, not too bad. Voltvyrm. Oh, that doesn't respawn me. Okay. Well, we are done. Ow. Which I think means we're done with the Sands of Carrick. Yeah, I didn't see anything else in there. So what do I do now? I guess I just go straight down to the Okay, spikes. Yeah, see, that's another one. I'd like to disable the double jump sometimes, so that I could just go into float. Ooh. One more. Okay. So what do I do now? Well, we have some food stuff we could do, which does get us an oil, which gets us, a damage upgrade on our needle. So maybe that's actually what we should be prioritizing. So that feels like relatively easy things that we can do. Yeah, great taste of Farloom. The vintage nectar. Oh, I need to talk to. Ran past him. I didn't think about that because I remembered the rasher. I didn't remember the nectar. Okay, but Mossberry Stew. So yeah, let's go back to not Bell Bottom. Bone Bottom. Bellheart, Bone Bottom. And let's talk to Moss Druid. Also, I guess we can check and see if there are any new quests here. I highly doubt it, but... Ah, glad I caught you for a moment, miss. You've done a fair service to this camp, given much more than most. I've been thinking on all your efforts, and set to making a little something to repay it. It's only a token, really, but I've put all my talent into it. Much as I got, something to keep you company on the lonely roads above. Hold on to it in your travels. Remember that you're always welcome down here with us. Hornet Statuette. Oh, that's nice. Don't go thinking fear is keeping me from my own pilgrimage. It's just a lot of work still to do here, and few bugs able to do it. Alright, so... Hornet Statuette. Small sculpture, inexpertly but painstakingly crafted as a symbol of enduring friendship. But you can break it into 60 shell shards, so it's not all that enduring, I suppose. Well... Ah. Okay. Yeah, changes are happening down here. Okay, you're gonna be this way. Oh yeah, I've died a whole bunch of times in Sanzakarik and didn't really care because I had no rosaries. And well, I still have no rosaries, but is this the right way? Moss Druid. Druid, I require a picture of your Mossberry Stew to satiate a gourmand of the Citadel. Will you pass some to me? A bug will consume my berry brew. Strong they'd be to bear a taste so sharp. Also, I have more mossberries. I just remembered. Here's a flavor so ripe, searing, flavor of pleasure and pain. They too may see the visions if they taste it strong. The visions, could they see? Grant the stew for your bug. To share the visions. Yes, we shall pass it. Okay, easy enough. You carry a sweet, precious smell with you. A fruit. Will you trade it for rosaries? Yes. Oh! Your work never ends. I was not expecting you to actually do another whole thing here. Oh, the smell again. Stronger, stronger now, but still young yet. Listen to your sister's little one and grow. Oh, grow. Do they hurt you also? The visions? The stink? Nasty, horrible fruits. The pain! Enough berries. We need no more. For you, though. My one and only friend. My beloved. A reward. I guess that was the last berry, then? In the memoriam? Your amulet, let me transfuse. Yes, your amulet's tears will flow stronger still. Druid's eyes. Okay. Upgrade. That's cool. Probably still not going to use it, but better silk on hit. Could be something. You can hear it, yes? Listen close. Weak, precious, a pulse, a beat, faint. Our very own. Maybe, given what just happened, maybe I should just be doing a round, doing a round of the entire world and just, talking to every single NPC, because apparently a bunch of stuff has happened. Or is available, or something. Thick, syrupy soup of mossberries and druidic herbs, sweet and aromatic, but poisonous to most creatures. Okay. Formed from many mossberries. Yes, as we take damage... I'm assuming it's giving us a full charge every time we're hit, instead of like half a charge. That's what I think it did before. Alright, so Nectar and Rasher, I think those are both by Belhart. Oh, we didn't break the statue. It's fine. Unlike the bridge, it's not actually blocking my passage anywhere, so I'm not going to test it. Kind of like the Scarecrow. Another thing I'm not going to test. 3 more. Bartender, I've been tasked to acquire nectar of significant age. Do you retain any such drink? After the finer stuff, eh? Sure, I might have a few vessels left, but I can't be selling them cheap. The shells in my cellar are the last left in Barloom. Once they're gone, no bug will ever taste such sweetness again. Purchase it for 480. Okay, that's
fine.
For now, bartender, I cannot spare so many rosaries. Suit yourself. Maybe you'd rather pour of the cheap stuff. Give your shell a kick before you head into our blighted lands. I mean, I don't need to be holding these. As long as I have one of these. What was it? 480, he said? Think again on the vintage. Yeah, it was. No, we will get. Just a sec, we're gonna go rob somebody. We'll be right back. Alright, and with that, I really do think it might be time to do some rosary grinding. I mean, do I? Because, like, this is the last thing. Like, I don't need maps or benches anymore, because I'm not finding new maps or benches anywhere. So what would I actually need rosaries for? Just items from shops that I don't really care about? I mean, there was that one thing from Grindel. Hi, fair trade. The aged stuff's down at the bottom of the cellar. I'll trust you to collect only the vessel you're owed. I'd be grabbing it myself, but it's become a hard climb for my stiffened shell. Oh, we unlocked a new area. Planning to grab that vintage nectar? You passed a fair bundle of rosaries for the bottle, so I figured you'd be eager to see it yours. The old stuff's down there at the bottom of the cellar. I'll keep the trap open for you. Just be swift. And we've got a full map here. Huh? Oh. Well, We should grab only the thing that we said we would. He's got a lot of mites down here. Not entirely sure why they bothered giving us a full zone. I guess this is why. The ants are back. Well, I was not expecting this. Okay. No, poor shopkeep. Okay, I was not expecting that either. Panicked at the end there because I was taking it not seriously, and then okay, well, I guess we're not going to worry about the mites. Okay. Okay, let's take this a little bit more seriously. Okay, I'm not able to get out. Okay. Okay, wasn't expecting another one of those. Okay, well, we've got the vintage nectar. Wonder why they were invading. I mean, I guess ants do invade larders for food, so that's just a thing. You're back, miss. Heard a little commotion below. I trust everything went smoothly? Sir, your cellar seems to have an ant problem. I assume in sending me down, it merely slipped your mind to mention? Ah, oh yes. Well, with your weapon and talent and what, I'm sure they didn't pose a problem. And why, I see you collected your prize, so we've both come out well from the trade. Enjoy your nectar, miss. No simple pilgrim will ever taste a drop so fine. Okay, so he, I thought that ants just randomly attacked, but he actually knew about it. Okay, and he set me up. Not so kind after all. He even kept the 480 rosaries. Okay, that actually worked decently well. I don't use the charge attack very often. Anyway, we're just going back to Belhart, and then we're gonna call it. And I think that means I'm just needing a single ingredient, which is the rasher. So I can grab the rasher, and when I drop that off, I will complete that quest and get another oil and get another needle upgrade. Unless there's another complication at the end of that. Do you have any stuff still? No. Chakra, child-wielding needle. I have caught fresh scent of my master in these stricken swamps beside the citadel. I ask you now to follow, to meet together at Trail's End. Oh, okay. New quest. From Chakra. To go into Vile Water, I guess. Interesting. So... possibly in Vile Haven? Right, so the one last... there's always one more last thing. Read the description on the nectar. High-quality nectar of a long-lived aphid, kept in storage over many lifetimes to allow a complex maturation. And that is 4 out of 5. Search for Chakra and her master in Vile Water. Chakra can be tracked by her trail of rings. Okay. Courier's Rasher, yeah, is the last one, so I think we'll do Great Taste of Farloom next time, and probably this while we're back in the Citadel. And we'll figure it out, the rest of the stuff out from there. I will see you then.